seconds, it said it was reconnecting, and then you just started. Hello! I am in my car. Another car episode tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be fully open with you. I didn't realize it was Tuesday again. I am so confused. Is anyone still like, I'm just gonna blame everything on COVID, but like I can't figure out what days of the week we're on. So I am I was taken a little by surprise that I realized it was Tuesday night. So, Taco Tuesday, but it's just going to be a brief one tonight. I just wanted to challenge you guys with some things that I've been thinking about and what I have been reading again. I've been reading another book. And the plan for next week is to show you guys some DIYs to make for Christmas gifts and things like that if you all are interested, so that you can get those things ordered, if not this month, then in your December orders, and make some really quality, great gifts for people. So, Jacob and I were having a big discussion. Jacob's my husband, in case you didn't know. Jacob and I were having a discussion the other night at bedtime, and I was like, who do you want to be? Like, what is the best version of you? Like, if you could explain your best version, what would it be? And so we went back and forth for a while, and of who, like, we wanted to be. Like, if we could dream up if we could envision ourselves as our best self, what would we look like? What would we do? What would we be? Like, who would we be? And it was a really interesting conversation, I felt like. And then after we like laid out all of these things of like expectations and how we thought we would be, then I was like, okay, what tangibly can we do to get to that point, you know? And some of them we first off had to knock out some that were just completely unattainable. Like, he shaves his head, he's bald, and so he was like, I want hair, and I'm like, well, that's not attainable. So I really discouraged hair plugs, so we tossed that one out. But there was a lot of things that we could work on, and so I just wanted to just briefly talk about that for a second and say, all of us, I feel like, are in a state a lot of times where we may not like how we look or act, or how we are as a parent or a mom or a wife or a friend, or what is it that would make you feel like your best version, and then find one of those things to work on, and find something that is something you can start implementing on a daily basis. So you're not attacking everything all at once. You're attacking things one thing at a time. And so a couple of the things that I was wanting was like just being more present mom and being a little more fun. I have a really hard time like going. Like, if they're playing outside, then I want to be trying to get laundry folded and just open the windows so that I can see them. You know, I want to try to be doing dishes while they're playing. I want to do all of these things, but I also want to be very present, and I really, really struggle with being present. I also struggle with taking my supplements, and I also struggle with certain kinds of things like that. And so this week has been really good for me to try to really slow down and be a participant in my kids' mornings and their playtimes, and it's been really fun. I am reading a book called Glow Kids, which I would highly recommend to anyone and everyone. It is about social media, and well, it's about screens, any versions of screens, whether that's like TV, video game screens, phones, iPads, the whole spectrum. So pretty much if you are from like ages 1 year to 20, you should have it. If you have anyone in your life that is, everyone should read it. Everyone. So, but it's been really interesting to see the effects of phones and things like that on relationships as well as minds, and there's tons of studies. It is super fascinating. My friend is listening to it on audio, Audible right now, and so I know you can listen to it on audio too if that's audiobooks are more your thing, but it's just been really interesting. It's also challenged me to have my phone put away more and making sure that I'm more present in that capacity too. And so it's just been really good. And so I was thinking even tonight, like, how, you know, are there oils that I can incorporate into that? Or I know, like, for me to get up and go and move and be awake and alert, peppermint is super fantastic for that for me. I was also thinking of like what my favorite diffuser blends are, and I'm like, I should put those into a roller and like have those with me throughout the day. But I just wanted to challenge you guys that it is never too late to start becoming the kind of person you want to be, and it is never too overwhelming. Start with something small. Start with something simple. Another thing that I had noticed with just the being present part is being aware of myself, because I've been finding myself with my chest really tight because I'm taking really short, shallow breaths through my mouth, whether it's like stress or I'm just focused on things. I'm not taking deep breaths out of my nose. And I just realized this last week or two, and I'm like, I'll catch myself throughout the day going, I'm like, why am I breathing through my mouth? Why is my chest so tight? Why do I feel tensed and stressed? And so another cool aspect of just oils in general is that it helps you get to a point where you are pausing, even if it's just pausing to put drops in your diffuser, pausing to roll something on the back of your neck, pausing to just smell something out of a bottle. You are taking 2 seconds to breathe, which I apparently take for granted. I need to be taking deep breaths through my nose, and slow, good breaths. And so just giving yourself freedom to pause, giving yourself an opportunity to better yourself in whatever capacity that is. So I'd love to hear if anybody is trying something that they want to better themselves at or become a better version of themselves with. So I am trying to be more present with my kids. Close my mouth. And take some deep breaths and just find myself in a more present state, and putting my phone down and any other kind of distraction, just being there. So Glow Kids, I highly recommend that book. Finding an oil that can help ground you for whatever goal it is that you want to achieve, and starting small with one thing each day that can put you closer to the best version that you want to be of yourself. So that's all for tonight. Just be you and be awesome, and find something that excites you to pursue. So go and conquer, and happy Tuesday night, guys.